Night said Tulsa police were out there handing out water to everyone and making sure they were staying cool. So I thought that would be the most important part to you.
Yeah, we're going to be needing a lot of that the next few days.
Yeah.
The heat is only going to get worse as we finish out the week and head into the weekend. And we've been very fortunate. We've really avoided long stretches of hot and humid weather so far this summer, at least compared to what we can see. And notice those heat index values as we finish out the week will be up around 105 to 106 as we go into the weekend. Again, that would put us right at heat advisory criteria. So there is a chance as we approach the weekend we start to see some heat advisories issued, but it's hot and humid nonetheless, even if we aren't quite to that level. Here's what it looks like this evening. If you got any plans, there will be that chance for a couple isolated showers and storms, mostly near and south of I-44. We've got a handful out there right now. Not many, but there's a few. You can see one thunderstorm here over Okmulgee County and a couple more here just south of I-44. First here into Okmulgee County. Downpours here right near Okmulgee and northward. That's tracking off to the north and to the east. It's really cool here. You see that line? That's the cool outflow being pushed out from those thunderstorms. So you may not get the rain here as that outflow pushes north, but it should help drop your temperature off just a little bit. And as we pan farther to the south, you can see additional downpours here tracking over Lake Eufaula, and also as you head back here around Holdenville, thunderstorm moving on through, brief downpours, some lightning and thunder, not seeing anything severe. What we do have out there this evening will fall apart tonight, and we'll wake up tomorrow morning dry, warm and muggy though, and we'll continue with that southerly flow, bringing up the moisture and keeping the humidity around as we head into Wednesday afternoon. We heat things up tomorrow, maybe a couple isolated storms try to pop up. There won't be very many. Now this front's going to be approaching as we head into Thursday, and notice that should bump up our chances for showers and storms, especially across northern portions of the region. And we might get that front to push a little bit farther south during the day on Thursday. So we are going to bump up that storm chance a little bit on Thursday. All indications are, though, that front will lift back to the north as a warm front as we go into Friday, and that's when the heat will really start to build in as we go into Friday and into the weekend. Right now, things are looking good here in Tulsa. Looking from Brookside back toward downtown, our temperature currently at 92 in Tulsa. That is our high temperature for the day. Again, the average high this time of year will be around 94. So we are still running below the average for this time of year. Temperatures tomorrow morning, low to mid 70s. It'll be a muggy morning for a lot of us, and then we'll heat things up tomorrow afternoon. Once again, low to maybe a few mid 90s possible. We'll keep that stray shower or storm in the forecast, and heat index will climb up into the triple digits for some of us. South to southwest breeze about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And again, highs for the most part ranging between about 90 to 94 in our area, depending on where you are. And we'll keep that chance of an isolated shower or storm in the forecast tomorrow. And mentioned on Thursday, that chance is going to be a little bit higher here across northern portions of the region. So those of you along the Oklahoma and Kansas line will have a little higher chance of getting a few showers and storms as we go into Thursday with highs in the mid 90s. And here comes the heat. 95 on Friday, 96 on Saturday, and 97 on Sunday. Could see those temperatures pushing upper 90s once we get into next week, and it'll feel even hotter with the mugginess. We'll get you through the end of next week coming up at 6 o'clock.